Hi programmer friend. In this video, I'll show you a guide on how to become a 10x programmer. If you would like more videos like this, please leave a comment and subscribe. Every employer wants a 10x developer. An elite developer that is able to produce code 10 times faster and better than their peers. They are an elusive select few that is able to command higher paychecks and can snap up jobs faster than anyone. But being a 10x developer is relative. It's all about perspective. If the team is weak or is mostly made up of juniors, a semi-proficient developer can be viewed as a 10x developer. If you take the big fish and put them in a bigger pond, you'll find that they're not as effective or efficient as those in the newer and more challenging environment. Nevertheless, it's still possible to be a 10x developer in any environment, if you keep using yourself as the baseline to assess against. The Japanese have a concept called Kaizen, or continuous improvement. Mathematically, if you improve yourself at a rate of 1% daily, you'll be 100% better in approximately 70 days. This means that the starting point you compound is approximately every 70 days. If you consistently this up, you'll be a 10x developer that's a proper big fish in any pond no time. Theoretical self-improvement mathematics aside, here are some things you can do to contribute to your continuous learning journey. Start with the big ideas. Programming's purpose is to codify the world through a series of patterns written in a particular set of syntax-based rules. Anyone can learn to program. But what's often missing is efficient code grammar and effective style. New developers tend to waffle with their code, resulting in convoluted garbage codes that are prone to bugs. People always say to write your code concisely and elegantly. What does that mean? To write concise and elegant code means to embed your code with effective patterns and paradigms that's been tried, tested, and deemed as the current best solution for a particular scenario or set of conditions. For a 10x developer, this process is second nature. So what are these effective patterns and paradigms? The two big ideas that can transform the efficiency of your code are functional and object-oriented programming patterns. Approach both ideas with a neutral mindset because there is a lot of vocal advocates that will do their best to discredit the other. Both patterns are not 100% perfect for every occasion, but understanding how to use both can help you determine which is the most appropriate solution for your required conditions. Application of solid ideas is also another pattern that can help alleviate messy code, bring structure, and allow your work to have a standardized method of communication between developers. Knowing your language's methods and structures can also make you a better developer in the long run. You don't have to understand everything or know how to use them. Awareness of their existence is often enough as a starting point until the opportunity arises to use them in context. Follow the industry leaders. There are a handful of industry leaders that are also prolific content creators. Martin Fowler is one of the most cited code influencers. Other big names include Robert C. Martin, Alistair Cockburn, Kent Beck, Grady Booch, Eric Gamma, Gregor Hopa, Craig Larman, Neil Ford, Douglas Crockford, and Brendan Eich. They are the movers and shakers in the industry. The ones that are talking endlessly about the issues, the solutions, and potential ways to look at, create and consume code. Their talks and ideas are generally language agnostic, meaning that anyone from any discipline can consume their ideas. Read some books. Despite technology and its constant new release schedules, tech books are not quite as obsolete as we may think they are. There are certain classics that is akin to the Charles Dickens of technology must-reads. These books are even more vital towards creating code that has a solid foundation and better view of how things fit together. While online tutorials are great, books give a better in-depth and holistic bird's-eye view. Reading tech books is also a good way to expand your knowledge domains and give you dots to connect in the future. Here are my top 5 recommended reads. Domain-Driven Design Reference: Tackling Complexity in the Heart of Software by Eric Evans. This book isn't just about code. It's also about how to organize your teams and design your system based on the conditions rather than conform the conditions to the code. This book is one of the best staple reads for anyone that crafts code. Clean Code: A Handbook of Agile Software Craftsmanship by Robert C. Martin. Clean Code focuses on functions, classes, and code smell. Although a word of warning, examples are in Java and some of the illustrated ideas are not applicable and transferable to other languages. Nevertheless, if you want to upgrade yourself as a developer, it's still pretty decent reading material. On my channel, you can find a full review of this book. Structure and Interpretation of Computer Programs by Harold Abelson, Gerald J. Sussman, and Julie Sussman. This book is often prescribed in computer science classes and for good reason. The authors set out to change the way you think about programming. It does have a bit of mathematics in it, but if you can get past this, it will make you a better programmer in contrast to just being a mere coder. Head First Design Patterns: A Brain-Friendly Guide by Eric Freeman, Bert Bates, Kathy Sierra, and Elizabeth Robson. If reading tech books aren't your thing, this book is akin to a paperback version of your online tutorials, but more in-depth and with a holistic view of design patterns in one place. The Pragmatic Programmer: From Journeyman to Master by Andrew Hunt and David Thomas. Although originally published in 1999, the thoughts and methods of thinking in this book has tested itself against time. This book isn't about the code but about problem solving and how to get to an effective and efficient solution in a way that is language agnostic. Final words. The journey towards becoming a 10x developer is an endless one and never quite complete if you keep using yourself as the baseline for improvement. There will always be someone better than you, and those who are less effective and efficient. Externally, where you stand is relative to where everyone else is. You just need to keep learning and improving to a point where what you know has surpassed the speed of change. Learning the foundation and advanced theories of code, it puts you up as a much more effective and efficient developer by default. In the video description, you will find the Amazon links to view and buy one of these books I personally recommend. Write in the comments which one you chose. Thanks for watching this video. If you like my resource guide to become a 10x programmer, then please share it with your friends and colleagues. If you have any questions or feedback, please drop a comment. I hope you liked the video. That's all for today. See you in the next adventure. Thank you very much.